everyone is hustling, me, I'm done with that day.
Building new habits is not easy, at least for me, and after this week I can testify to that. I attempted to wake up at 6 a.m. for at least 5 days a week without hitting snooze. If you've been here a while, you know that I've been struggling with waking up early in the morning. That is why this week I decided to challenge myself.
I'm getting ready to wind down. It's Thanksgiving tomorrow, and my phone is actually asking me if I need to change my 6 a.m. alarm clock. I'm currently reading the 5 a.m. club, and I realized that I have a lot of free time in the morning and I spend a lot of that time in bed and doing nothing basically. So I want to make that time more productive for me by waking up early. I've been struggling with this for a very long time, but I'm just like done with these excuses. I noticed, if you watched the end of the last video, that if there is any place in my day where I can fix time for me to be productive on my business and grow, it's in the morning before I go to work. So instead of wasting my mornings, I want them to be more productive, hence going to bed early. It's 9:06. I have about, 9 minutes until my phone cuts me off. And yeah, I'm ready to, start my 6 a.m. club. Well, I want to be in the 5 a.m. club, but for starters, let's start with 6, okay? Yeah, we'll see what happens in the morning. Let's just say day one was a total fail. It's the thought that counts. At least I tried, and naturally, of course, I'm going to start explaining myself as to why I didn't wake up early. I told you guys about the 5-second rule and started rambling about how I need to start planning earlier, which is the first lesson that I learned from my experiment this week.
Have you heard of the 5-second rule, and do you know why it was created? I forget her name. I'm seeing herself. She was on this Jay Shetty podcast. What's her name? This rule basically says that don't think when you get out of bed the first thing you should do is just get up and do everything you have to do. I need to start planning the next day, the night before, because when I don't, I wake up in the morning. Not that I don't know what I have to do. I know what I have to do, but I just don't do it. But when I plan the night before and write it down, it makes it more concrete, I think. And the 5-second rule, I don't think I explained it. It's basically when you wake up in the morning, you do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. You don't think, you just get up and do the things that you have to do, because the time you spend thinking, I went to the toilet, came back and sat down on my bed, and that was enough time for me to procrastinate. I was supposed to wake up at 6. You know what time it is right now? It's coming to 9. I woke up at 8 and I've been on my phone. Granted, I've recorded the first clip of my TikTok for sure, and then I went on TikTok.
I'm not one of those people, when they say that in the morning, if you have a hard time waking up, put your alarm clock in another room, and then when you go and take it off, you're going to have woken up. Honey, me personally, it doesn't work like that. I'll go switch it off or just set the next alarm and come back to bed, and I will still have that sleep. I will not have woken up. I don't know if any of you can relate, but if you do, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, before we go any further, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're into leveling up, being the best version of yourself, and just growth generally. It's 9:16. My phone just reminded me that it's almost bedtime, so I'm going to start winding down. What I have left to do right now is just redistribute my content on TikTok, which doesn't take so long, and then I'll just maybe watch something. Oh, actually, I was talking to my friend and I told myself I'm going to listen to the 5 a.m. club.
Eyes closed. What are you doing now? Quiz the artist. Intense visualization of all I want to be and the higher order life I wish to create?
You guys, I'm up. I'm up. Clap for me. So I guess sleeping early does really work when you get up. I mean, I'm still a little bit bothered that it's dark outside, but I'm up. Oh my god, I feel so good. I haven't sweated this much in a long time. I just did a mad fit workout. Did I say it's 7:30? I'm so happy because I have a meeting actually in 30 minutes, but I get to make breakfast, and I've been complaining that I'm not having breakfast, hence me eating terribly during the day. So now I have time to make some breakfast before my meeting at 8. And then this week I'm doing a 4-hour work week on Madame Bay on my business. So I have exactly between 9 and 11 to work on my business without worrying about showering, working out and all that stuff, because it's all out of the way. I listened to the 5 a.m. club audio book for an hour this morning, and most importantly, I cannot wait to tick off waking up at 6 a.m. today, because I haven't ticked that off in a long time. It's very easy to find the page because it's on these tabs: tracking, habit tracking, and I get to tick off. So we are here and it's Tuesday. You see, I have not woken up at 6 a.m. once. Yay! Woo! Even the 5-second rule, I got out of bed and I worked out. When you wake up, there is a small window of time that you have for you to talk yourself out of doing things like getting out of bed. So instead of you or anybody or me having that window, when I wake up and open my eyes, I just do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and get up. Oh my god, yesterday I couldn't figure, yes, I did tell you about it. I could not figure out the name of the lady that I learned this from. She's called Mel Robbins, I believe. Yeah, Mel Robbins. Oh my god, I hit snooze today, but only for 11 minutes. I'm up now. I was making up excuses, but you know what? No more excuses. Damn, that light is too bright. My phone light. It's 7:15 and I still haven't done anything. Another thing I've learned, just waking up in the morning doesn't mean that you're automatically productive. You have to plan ahead of time. And I think I talked about this earlier. I need to plan what I'm going to do the next day, the night before, because even if I have things to do this morning, I quite do not know what they are. I had to spend time figuring out what I have to do, and during that time you tend to lose motivation, So anyway, I'm just about to work out. I've worn my workout clothes at least, and I'm going to work out. Hopefully I'll be done by 8. I'm putting in the work. I'm making an effort every day. Every day I get closer to the best version of me. Are these the shadows of these plants on my face? Okay, no, anyway, yeah, let me work out instead of procrastinating, because right now I feel like I'm hella procrastinating. Only I need to do something. And this is also another problem. I enter my bed to get my computer and just look for workouts or whatever it is I need to look for. I need to get a couch so that I don't always sit back in bed, because sitting back in bed is very disastrous. Back to bed, you guys. Today I woke up at 6, but I convinced myself to go back to bed. It's 10 minutes to 8 now. Every day comes with its own challenges, and today I don't even know what excuses I told myself, but I just went back to bed. My god. I have a couple of minutes before I go to work, so I'm going to talk to you guys as I dress up. I was in the shower and this random thought came to me. This morning, because I didn't wake up early, I felt like I was having a bad mental health day. And the reason why I'm talking about this now, by the way, is because it's important sometimes to, watch your thought pattern and be aware of your thought pattern and what causes you to do certain things. So today I didn't wake up early, and naturally, because I didn't wake up early, I went on a negative spiral, in my thoughts. I thought, even if I don't admit it to myself, I think my subconscious mind was a little bit disappointed, like, oh my god, you were supposed to do something and you didn't do it, So I got out of bed. As I was editing videos, guess what I did? I went, got bread, ate Nutella, a lot of it, and I've noticed I've been doing a lot of that lately. So this morning I did that, I think because I was feeling bad for not waking up in the morning and working out and doing my morning routine. So I'm just like, I've already started off as a, you know, I've already failed, so I might as well just go on with my stuff. And that's what happens a lot of days. That's why I always preach this whole morning routine. Do something that puts you in a positive mood, because if you don't do those things, then it's a good and bad thing. Because for me, if I don't do those things, then I feel like a failure, you know what I mean? I need to be kinder to myself. I've also learned that I need to be kinder to myself, and I've also now just realized that instead of talking while dressing up, I'm just talking. So you get the point. Why am I doing that to myself? I noticed even last night I ate that, even the other night, mostly because I hadn't cooked and I was trying to save time so that I can put in my 4-hour work day, which I ended up not also doing. So I felt the guilt more and I ended up just eating more and more. I'm not going to buy bread again. I swear I'm not buying bread again. I have a lot of Nutella. I'm not going to eat Nutella on its own. Even chocolate, my chocolate is almost finishing in the house because I'm taking away all these temptations. Not that chocolate is bad for you. If I cannot discipline myself, then I might as well take it away from me, you know. It's just as simple as that. Just oiling my feet so that I don't have ashy feet. Anyway, yeah, I feel like I went on a rant, but it's very important sometimes to be aware of your thoughts, emotions, the things you tell yourself, because we are not kind to ourselves, and when we are not kind to ourselves, that's how we end up doing these messy things. And I don't know why, as a human, okay, me myself, I gravitate to hurting myself, like, let's eat more bad stuff. I'm like, who is going to win here in the end? If I feed myself with bad food, it's me who is suffering. It's my body that's suffering. It's not anyone. It's me at the end of the day. And it doesn't even make you feel happy, because you end up feeling bloated, and that's a messed up feeling. Okay, I'm going to wear my eyeliner and go to work. I feel like I've rambled so much and I'm going to be late. I woke up today. I'm so proud of myself. It's, I don't know, maybe like 6:30. I cleaned around. So yesterday I was watching morning routines of successful people, and I noticed that they clean the night before so that the next morning they don't have to clean, they just go straight to work. Of course, they also plan the night before. I planned what I'm going to do this morning just now, but it feels good to even plan in the morning. It doesn't matter if I plan at night, at least for now. And I cleaned my place right now. I feel like for me it helps me to wake up, because if I'm struggling to be active in the morning, I can't get into it immediately. So cleaning up helps. It's like a slow process getting me into the day, and it helps me think like, okay, what do I need to do today, plan and all that stuff. I actually need to hurry up and put in my workout, because the moment it clicks 8 and becomes daylight, the noise from construction is going to start, and I have to do a voiceover. I have this idea for a TikTok. I want to use my voice, but I want my voice to sound soothing. Anyway, so yeah, it's still dark. Wow. I did it. I'm proud. I did it. Hey. I'm just looking for the perfect sticker to put on my page of notes that I'm taking from this book, because I feel like my notes are all over the place. I haven't started my timer for working yet. It's 8:30 in the morning, but because I just finished my morning routine, I think I actually want to start my days at 4 a.m. since my whole morning routine and me getting up, just my whole silent morning starts. It takes about 2 hours for me to get myself together, you know. I'm struggling with 6 a.m. Imagine how 5 a.m. will go. I'm going to go with one of these self-love stickers. And important, I want to be able to see it from the cracks of the journal. That's why I put it like this. Cracks is not the right word, right? Anyway, you know what I mean. When I shut the book, I just want to know that that's the page I'm on without using the bookmark. I learned something from the 5 a.m. club today. This guy talks about there are 4 areas of life we have to work on in our peak hours of the morning, which is mindset, health set, soul set, and heart set. Those are 4 areas we have to work on, and I realized without even knowing this, I was kind of doing that because health set, I work on my health. I try to make sure that I work out in the morning, I do my dry scrub, all these are my health set. Then mindset, yesterday I told you guys when I woke up I realized I had gone into this negative mental space. I'm actively trying to fight with my mind. To every time that I catch myself in a negative hate space, I also, from this book, I learned that sometimes you think you have a problem, but it's just your point of view. It's where you're standing and viewing this from. If you go to another side, maybe it doesn't look like that, because I don't know if you've seen that thing of the 9 and the 6. Depending on which side you're standing, someone says a 9, another person says a 6, and they're both right. I do my daily gratitude for my soul, for me to be happy, you know, for me to be content. It's also helpful for my mindset, because if I wake up every day and remind myself, number one, I always listen to I am affirmations, which I do for my mindset and my soul, because when I listen to I am strong, I am healthy, today I acknowledge that negative things are going to happen, but I'm ready for them, and whatever, it's part of life, you know, things like that. I go into that day ready for any messed up thing to happen, let me just say, other than if it comes and then I get angry and I'm just so bombarded, I'm ready, you know. So basically these are things that I'm learning from this journal that I want to keep on, from this book, and I'm grateful that I'm on the right track, and I hope this is inspiring you to start some habits for yourself. And it's so funny coming from me to say that I want to start waking up at 4. Isn't that crazy? I'm struggling to wake up at 6, but I feel like it's going to be helpful for me. Apparently the peak hours of a human brain where you can get the most out of it is between 5 and 6 in the morning. So I'm going to wake up at 4, because if I wake up at 4, I have 2 hours. That means my day actually starts at 6. From 6, I start, like right now what I'm doing, sitting on my table to work, starts at 6, and by the time it hits 10, I've done my 4 hours a day, and I'm ready to go to work. Like, you know, everyone is hustling me, I'm done with that day. That's a good idea. That's a good plan. Oh my god, that's a good plan. I'm rambling, let me start working. Now I know I didn't make it through all the 5 days, but again, like I said, I tried. I only managed to do 3 out of 5 days, and the whole point of this whole process is for me to learn my patterns, to learn what is holding me back. You know, sometimes you try to do certain things, and when you fail, you think, oh my god, I failed, instead of trying to learn where you can make changes or how you can do things different in order for you to achieve that particular goal. So my goal was to wake up at 6 a.m. I ended the week saying I want to wake up at 4 a.m. but it's because I know and I can see from practice that that's how I can achieve peak performance. And I'm not saying that it's going to work for me, but it's worth the try. Let me know in the comment section down below, are you a morning person? Do you struggle to wake up in the morning? Do you have any tips for me that can help me wake up in the morning, apart from putting my alarm clock in the other room, because that clearly doesn't work for me? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, found it helpful. If you did, of course, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. As always, the last, do not forget to stay motivated, be patient, trust the process, and spread the love. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.